Guys, today we are going to understand how a Java code works. Right? So, what we are going to understand how Java works. This is very important, guys. We will learn how to write the code and all. We will be learning in future and all. We'll be focusing completely on writing codes and designing the codes and making projects. A lot of stuffs are there. Okay, so we are going to focus on those only. But as a developer, if you are learning any particular one, how it works, we need to know that. Okay, so as we all know that we will be building one application means, so we will be having one notepad. So to build one application, what we will do, we are going to write the code. Correct. So what we are going to do here we are going to write the code. Just assume that this is a text editor. Okay, Java is a high level programming language, correct? So directly we don't have run button. So what is high level programming languages and all, we have understood already in this second video, Java and its features. So access this playlist. So save the playlist. Okay, don't forget to save the playlist. Okay, so once you save the playlist, watch these videos and all, you so that whatever current video is there, we will be getting complete clarity. Okay, so what is high level programming language, I have uploaded in this video itself, you can check it out. Okay, so Java is a high level programming language, means it can understand our code. Whatever we have written the code, entire code it will understand, but we can't directly run it. Okay, so what Java will do, Java is going to do something called compile the code. I think it's not visible. Let me increase the size. What Java will do starting? It will compile the code. Okay. What do you mean by compilation here? Okay. Compilation is nothing but it will verify the code. Okay. So whatever we have given, the code it is going to check. How it is going to check means, so it will check the syntaxes, only the structure. Are you maintaining the Java rules? So you may get this doubt. What are those rules? Okay, so Java is a high level programming language also. We have to follow some structure. If we are not following the structure, it will not allow us to run our code. Once the code has been checked, it will create one more file. And before creating one more file and before compiling, I need to tell that if we are writing the code and you need to tell that it is a Java code, whatever the file you are using, the file must be saved with the .java extension. The file must be saved with the .java extension. Okay, it is very, very, very important, guys. If you are creating any file, that file must be saved with .java extension. Okay, if it is in .java extension, our JDK, we have installed the JDK software, right? Okay, you can go to the channel and you can check, we have installed the JDK. Okay, that JDK will help us to compile this code. Means if it is a .java file, it will check the syntax and all. If syntax everything is correct, what it is going to do, it will tell that, hey boss, the code was ready, you have perfectly written, I am ready to execute. The compiler will tell that. And not only telling that, it will create one file. Once the compilation done, okay, once the compilation is completed, so what compiler will do, it will check the syntax. After that, syntax is correct, it will create a file. What is this file? This file will be your .class file. This file will be your .class file. What this .class file contain? This .class file contains something called bytecode. So what do you mean by this bytecode? Bytecode is a language which can't be understood by humans as well as the system also. Can't understand with both parties, means humans as well as. Then what is the use of this? Correct, you may ask. So I have written the code. No, I can give this once compilation done, I can give this to anyone. No one can hack it because no one can understand. and system can't understand. You may ask the doubt. If system is not understanding, okay, then how it is going to run the code? You may ask that. However, here running is not happening. Here just checking the syntax it is happening, and one dot class file has been generated. That's all it is doing. Am I right? Correct. So how system will understand? Now it comes the matter. So we understood that Java is a platform independent, right? Correct. So it means one place you can write and many other places you can run the code. Correct. So Java follows which concept? Okay, Java follows something called Aura. What Java follows? Aura. What is this Aura? Aura means write once, run anywhere. Either it is a Mac operating system, or it is a Linux operating system, or it is a Windows operating system. You will write the code in one place. Text data you will take in any of the operating system and you will compile. So bytecode will be generated. Okay, bytecode will be generated. What is this bytecode? Can't understand by both parties. No one can hack this. So that's why it is not understandable like that they made. Okay, and this bytecode you can give it to Windows operating system, or this bytecode you can give it to Mac OS operating system, or this one you can give it to Linux operating system also. Okay, our C language will not work like this. Directly if you create it on Windows only it will run. If you create on Mac only it will run. But when it comes to Java, you create the code in one place, bytecode will be generated, and you can add it in many places. You can give it to Windows, you can give it to Mac OS, you can give it to Linux operating system. Okay, so operating systems are different, right? How the bytecode is going to understand? You may ask this down. Okay, here comes the picture that whenever we are downloading, Windows will have separate JVM. Okay, and Mac OS will be having separate JVM, and Linux will be having separate JVM. What is this JVM? JVM is nothing but it is the head for the execution. It is the king of execution. It is called Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so Windows will have one separate JVM, Mac OS will have separate JVM, Linux will be having separate JVM. So everyone will tell that Java is a platform independent. Okay, so it is correct. But you can also say that Java is a JVM dependent. Platform independent, why? Because different operating system you can work. But in the different operating system, what it is checking? JVM. Okay, so first you will write the code, and we are going to save it as .java file, and you will be compiling the code. Compiler will check the syntax and all, and once the compilation is done, it is going to create a .class file with one name. What is that name? It's a class name. I'll tell what is that class and all. Okay, so bytecode will be generated. So this is the bytecode, and this bytecode we are going to give it to the JVM. How can we give? So we are having one command to run that. So we will see that. Okay, as of now we will see through notepad and command prompt. Once it was done, we'll go with the Eclipse only. Okay, JVM, what it will do? It will take the help of class loader. It will load this .class file, and it will take the interpreter helper, and it is going to run the code one by one. I hope you guys got it, how the Java code is going to work. Right. So Java is a platform independent. Also Java is a JVM dependent.